Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. Jota, and this video is going to be about, pretty much everything, the 100% of that. It's going to be about the official presentation of Leo Messi, but it's not just because Leo Messi in himself. It is because how related it was the presentation with the future of Kylian Mbappe. Because of course, as we could imagine, Al-Khelaifi was asked about the future of Kylian Mbappe, his possible signing for Real Madrid, and all the things regarding to the French player, PSG, financial fair play, Real Madrid, and all the stuff. And of course, I'm going to deliver another, what in my opinion is very good news, coming out from Andrés Honrubia, one of the biggest specialists in the French soccer, who wrote an article in Diario AS this morning, very important for los Madridistas. So let me get started talking about the most important moment in the presentation of Leo Messi, when Al-Khelaifi was asked about Kylian Mbappe. The question was, okay, is now Kylian Mbappe staying in PSG? The question was, okay, what is going to happen with Kylian Mbappe? Is he going to stay in PSG or will he leave the French club? And the answer of Al-Khelaifi is right now one of the most common things in Twitter and different, social media, Instagram, Twitter accounts and things like that. Al-Khelaifi was, plain and simple, he said Kylian Mbappe is a PSG player, he won't leave because he is a PSG player, and now he doesn't have a single excuse to abandon, to leave the club. He wanted a more competitive team, and that is what we are doing right now. Signing to Leo Messi, signing Sergio Ramos, Donnarumma, Raf, Neymar. So we are now a more competitive team. So he doesn't have any excuse to leave PSG. So he will stay. So that was the answer from Al-Khelaifi. And many people out there, especially los Madridistas, went crazy. And some of them came to my Instagram account, dropping messages, showing me the answer from Al-Khelaifi, and panicking, saying, hey, look, have you seen what he said? Mbappe is no longer coming to Real Madrid and things like that, and everybody crying around like, oh my God, this is the end. Okay, let me tell you what. During the presentation of Leo Messi, which is of course one of the most exciting moments for PSG, what do you guys think he was going to say? It was pretty much expected to me. Or on the other hand, were you guys expecting for him to say, yeah, no, we are signing Leo Messi, but Kylian Mbappe will leave very soon PSG. Yes, he will sign for Real Madrid. No, not at all. Of course, today, it was not the day for him to say such a weird thing. Al-Khelaifi was not going to ruin the presentation of Leo Messi talking about Kylian Mbappe, and even less saying or hinting that Kylian Mbappe might leave PSG to sign for Real Madrid. Of course, so it was pretty much expected. This is a kind of sideshow in soccer. The transfer market is one of the most, is one of the hottest moments during the season. And of course, this is a show. And he has to keep spinning the wheel. So there's no any other thing he can say during the presentation of Leo Messi other than saying and claiming that Kylian Mbappe will stay in Real Madrid and there's no chance for him to leave PSG. However, I have another approach, I have another opinion about that. Mbappe wants to leave PSG but not in 2022. Mbappe wants to leave right now. Because according to Andrés Onrubia, like I said in the beginning of the video, Andrés Onrubia wrote an article today in Diario AS claiming that Leonardo and Mbappe, their relationship is completely broken, fell completely apart, they are not getting along anymore, and Kylian Mbappe wants to leave the club this summer. Not the next year, this summer. So everybody, all those Madridistas are expecting a speedy negotiation right quick to sign Kylian Mbappe. And if Andrés Onrubia is claiming that, it is because he knows something that everybody else doesn't. Because Andrés Onrubia is a very good specialist in soccer, in the French soccer. He knows pretty much everything, and he's confirming that Kylian Mbappe wants to leave this summer. Of course, you can't expect from Al-Khelaifi to hear that Kylian Mbappe will leave. And of course, it's not going to be today. That'd be worse, man. That would be awful, because you can ruin the whole presentation of Leo Messi. And of course, even Leo Messi said it is crazy, it is exciting to be able to play alongside Kylian Mbappe and Neymar, and I'm so excited, I'm looking forward to it, things like that. But it is what it has to be. It's something way expected to me. So it was not a surprise at all. So I don't know why so many people out there is panicking right now, claiming, oh no, Kylian Mbappe is not coming to Real Madrid any longer. Kylian Mbappe will remain in PSG another season. Not at all. I mean, it can happen though. I mean, you have to keep the door open just in case. You know, you have to keep the door open. Maybe the 1%, there's a 1% chance for Mbappe to remain in PSG. That is, I mean, of course, we can't be so, enthusiastic about Kylian Mbappe, and we have to accept, we have to assume Kylian Mbappe might stay in PSG, of course. However, Real Madrid and Florentino Perez will try their best to sign the player, because the player wants to leave PSG and the player wants to play in Real Madrid this summer. So to me, there's no reason for panic, there's no reason for fear, there's no reason for concerns. And of course, Al-Khelaifi will try his best to retain the player. Even he was asked about the financial play, the financial fair play, and I think it was one of the journalists asked to the president of PSG about the financial fair play, and he said, okay, if you guys are going to keep the 3 players, you might be violating some rules when it comes to financial fair play and stuff like that. And Al-Khelaifi responded to that, saying every single decision we take is backed, is supported by our technical financial experts and our financial department. So there's nothing we can do illegal in these situations, because every single thing is supervised by our financial experts and all the stuff. I mean, for everybody out there, of course, PSG is violating every single rule of the financial fair play. But there's always a lot of intricate, how put this in the straight way. There are a lot of different ways to avoid the, rules, all the organisms that are supposed to be to control the financial rules and stuff like that. And they know that. They have lawyers, they have attorneys, they have financial experts. So at the end of the day, they know how to slip all these regulations. So for him, yeah, he's okay. He's not concerned, he's not fearing, he doesn't have any, any problem with that. So he can go out to public and say, yeah, no, we are not violating any single rule. Yes, because he knows that UEFA, and of course, the organism who controls all the financial fair play rules in France, are not going to say anything. They are not going to say anything. They will look the other way, they will turn the back, and nothing is going to happen to PSG. That is sad. That is so sad. And that is the problem. That is the biggest problem for Real Madrid. UEFA and all these allegedly organisms who controls or who are in charge to control financial fair play, and especially in this case to PSG. That is going to be our biggest enemy. So we'll see what happens, but to me, guys, there's no reason for panicking. Just stay cool, stay calm, and see what happens, because Florentino Perez is a very stubborn president. He's very capable to sign Kylian Mbappe. So let's trust a little bit more on Florentino Perez, because there's still time enough to sign Kylian Mbappe. And don't be frustrated so far. Don't be frustrated yet. Don't be sad. And like I said, keep calm. The Florentino Perez will try his best to sign Kylian Mbappe for Real Madrid.